Peter, where have you been? You left for the market 6 hours ago. Did you get the beans?
Lois, I got something better. You know how you always wanted a real diamond engagement ring?
Oh, my God!
That's right. I bought a horse.
You bought a horse? Why the hell did... I didn't even give you that much money.
Fuck you. Go kiss my ass. Here's a short song, you motherfucker. I hope that you get run over by a car. The asshole you are, you ugly sucker. Fucker, 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 fucker. La, 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 la. Fuck you.
If you're an adult and you're planning to wear a costume on Halloween, don't. I will find you. I will hurt you. I don't know why. It was deemed to be a necessity among a group of adults that for some reason they didn't grow out of childhood. It's not an adult holiday. It's a holiday for children. That's who it's for. It's a holiday for children because children want to dress up all the time. And you have to go, nope, this is the night, so shut the fuck up. You're an adult and you can put on a costume whenever you want. You don't need permission anymore. If you wake up next Tuesday and you feel like being Batman, go for it. You go into work, the boss says, who are you? And you go, I am Batman. That's who I am. Who are you?
Samuel L. Jackson on Go the Fuck to Sleep.
I was anxious to do the audio read of this book because my agent has twins, and he gave me the book. I read it, and I fell out laughing. And I remember all those times when I did read to my daughter when she was that age. And everybody tells you reading stories will put kids to sleep, but it never works. It didn't in my house. Actually, if I picked her up and made up a story, it worked a lot better. But I did say go to fuck to sleep to her a lot. And I think at some point she would look at me when I would come in her room and she would look at me and say, go to fuck to sleep, Daddy? And I would say, yeah, go to fuck to sleep.
Audible Inc. presents Go the Fuck to Sleep. Written by Adam Mansbach. Narrated by Samuel L. Jackson.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. The wind whispers soft through the grass, hun. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Go to sleep. All the kids from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big, snuggly heap. How come you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops that the farmers will reap. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. The tiger reclines in the simmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced her cheep. Fuck your stuffed bear. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows, and high on the mountains so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shitty ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please, and sleep. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not gonna sleep. This room is all I can remember. The furniture, crappy and cheap. You win. You escape. You run down the hall as I nod the fuck off and sleep. Bleary and dazed, I awaken to find your eyes shut. So I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray that you're fucking asleep. We're finally watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Oh, shit. God damn it. You gotta be kidding. Come on. Go the fuck back to sleep.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Still love Samuel L. Jackson, celebrity voice, telling his kid to go to fuck to sleep. Do we tell that to our son right now?
He's actually laying down right now.
Oh.
Don't jinx anything, though.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to jinx it.
I don't... Is this made of wood?
I don't
Knock on
know.
wood?
It came from China.
Probably not.
It's probably not made of wood. I don't know. Whatever. Knock on it. It sounds like it's made of wood. I don't know. Hey, what's going on? It's a Monday, everybody. Monday evening. What's happening? 813-699-5353 is the studio line. We got it open and running. No delay this time. At least I think we don't. Oh, that's right. It's Karen's birthday today.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday,
And
Karen.
of course, she's 25. So,
Again.
When really she's like 48. But we won't say nothing. Promise. Just between you and me. John went ahead and made us aware of that. It says it's made of. Apparently, he knows what my desk is made of. Balsam wood. The hell's I know.
Well, how would he know that?
That's got to be some type of inside Iggy that balsam wood's like code word for penis or something.
It's a kind of wood.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a very hard wood.
It's a wood that needs Viagra.
You know what I mean?
It's not a hard wood. It's a very soft and delicate wood. Oh, wait a minute. That does describe my penis. It is. It's a very soft wood. Driftwood, maybe. That packs a punch. So what's going on, everybody? 2 weeks away from our Halloween costume contest. I want to remind everybody that we will be accepting any submissions to Raw Talk Online at yahoo.com or on my Facebook or the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page. Go ahead and send a message with your kids' pose in their costume, your adult pose in your costume. We are having 2 contests like we did last year. It is a $50 Visa gift card going to the adult, and then a $20 budget of candy. That's right, a big bag of candy, so your kid can eat it all in one day and bounce off the walls for $5. So I'm just saying, it's then they're not going to want to stop getting candy. So that's what we'll do. Is like we've done it for the past, I think, was it past 3 years so far, and this is going to be year number 4.
Like that.
Yeah, it's been okay. I mean, I'm not what. It's not been
it's
like
a meme.
Oh God, you gotta send it to me. Send it to me. Don't just laugh.
Sorry, I just happened to come across it.
I know, but just don't laugh at it. It's just gonna go. You gotta send it to me.
I gotta figure out.
Oh, you gotta figure out how to save it on your computer and send it over to me. You can't share it.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay, you're working on it. You're working on that soft wood, huh? But yeah,
really
so
funny one.
Yeah, it better be. I mean, come on, we're not doing memes for nothing here. We will have a meme section. Thing. We'll have a meme thing during the show. So we got a lot of them. Karen sent out a couple.
I just sent it in the memes thing.
What do we know about the usage? Oh God. Oh my God. Oh wow.
I told you it was funny.
Oh wow. Please, if you're listening on one of our internet radio stations, please make sure, I will tell you when, but please make sure you go to Facebook or YouTube, because this is a visual. You must see it. We are on the Lime City Radio Network Facebook page today and the Rockin' Waves Facebook page, also on the Just for Fun Radio Facebook page. So either one of those, you can go ahead and log in and see the video feed. Of course, the Charles Richardson Show Facebook and the Charles Richardson Show YouTube is up and running as well with all the video extravaganzas. No, we are not going to go ahead and be naked, just in case anybody was wondering, which I doubt anybody was. But again,
why would anybody be wondering that?
I don't know.
Why would
see your big bazoombas? I mean, you're already wearing. Don't tell me they're not.
It's not going to happen.
Don't tell me they're not big.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying it's not going to happen.
Don't be conceited either.
I'm just saying I'm not going to show them off.
Okay. Just making sure. Those are mine to see and mine only.
Yes.
Don't be sending pictures or anything.
I don't want anybody else to see them.
Good.
Well, I mean, I see them, but.
Well, you see them, but that's like, that's like your curse. You have to see them.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to see them when you put on that tent that's called a bra.
It's a hat.
It's a hat?
Well, one.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Can fit on my head.
There you go.
Like a hat.
That's right. John says he wants to see. No, John. No. Could be the costume that we just be, just a pair of boobs. Just, I don't think they make that. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to be for Halloween.
Be a penis.
Be a penis. Yes, I'm be a big dickhead. It's pretty much what I am already.
I was kidding.
Might as well. No, I'm just.
No,
Hey,
I
listen.
wasn't
No.
meaning it that way.
Well, why don't you just be a penis there, hon? I know what you meant. You know, you don't have to play around with me. I know what you meant. You just want to be I want to be a big dick.
I wasn't meaning it that way.
Yeah,
Stop.
sure you weren't. Sure, I get what you're saying. I get it.
No, you were saying I should be a set of boobs, and I said you should be a penis.
How's that? What you want to do? I'm gonna titty fuck you? No. You need to be just as. Is that how it's gonna be? Big set of boobs, big penis. I just start titty fucking you. Now I understand the deep rooted conversation for tonight here. No, but seriously, I'm still looking at the costumes because again, I'm a big guy, so I have to basically order my costume. You did a great job at doing the Fred Flintstone one. That was pretty easy to do though, and but it turned out really great. I mean, everybody loved it.
Well, you've seen so far what I've done for my costume this year. Is it up to par?
I haven't really.
You didn't pay attention. I showed it to you, and I asked you what you thought.
You showed it to me. I liked it so far. Just it's got to, you get that finishing touches.
And I'm working on it.
You're working on it. I get it. It's fine. That's fine.
I got to finish spray painting the ears tomorrow because I did one side. I got to flip them over to the other side.
Yeah, you got to do the ears. Can we say what you're going to be?
Sure.
Yeah. So you're going to be Stitch pretty much.
Yes.
So she's dressed up. She's actually making the whole costume from scratching herself. I mean, from scratch. It's going to be a human Stitch costume, and it's like her face is going to look like she's being eaten by Stitch.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's like your face will be coming out of Stitch's mouth.
Yeah,
like you'll be in his mouth when it's all said and done.
Yes.
So basically, Stitch ate my wife is what we're going to call it. I mean, he eats everything else in the cartoon. It's like, oh, well, they just ate my wife, swallowed her whole. John says I'll be a condom.
Yeah.
Ew. It's gross. I feel bad for him too because he went ahead and called me about the parlay picks on the sports show. I told him I knew the Patriots are going to lose, and I'm thinking at least 7 points. But they didn't. They actually only lost by 2. So he would have lost that anyway. But the big one was the Browns game. Browns actually came back and beat the 49ers. So it was all done. So I feel bad for him. It's like giving information and professional opinion, and it just blows up in your face. I hate that. Anytime you go ahead and think you know something, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't pan out the way you want it to pan out, it kind of sucks. Anywho, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here. Now, we got a couple of stories to bring up, but it is one of the, has anybody gotten these messages? And I'm going to ask you as well. Anybody gotten these messages from USPS that their packages arrived?
Constantly.
You getting those too, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's packages that don't exist.
Yeah. And you're not clicking on them, are you?
No.
Okay, good. It says your UPS, and this is, honestly, this is from whatever phone number this is. It doesn't say, it's too blurry, but +44, which is international, and then a whole bunch of other numbers. The USPS packages arrived at the warehouse and cannot be delivered due to incomplete address information. Please confirm your address in the link within 12 hours. Well, how about if I just go down to the USPS anyway?
I think like the first time I got one of those, I might have gone to the link like way back when because I was actually expecting something.
Oh, okay.
And so I thought that was something that I was actually expecting.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've realized that it's a scam and I don't do it anymore.
Yeah. It's actually kind of interesting. It's https://USPS.USSPSK, and then it's a little $.com. So it's like, man, you got to be a sucker for that. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing because these things are really like, they're
the
kind of
original
realistic.
time, like I said, I was expecting a package.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my package isn't going to be delivered.
And these things are coming
They
like
just
in
count
random
on-
numbers.
They just count on you having a package that you're expecting.
And honestly, if I have a problem with that, I'm just going to go to the post office because it's USPS, the United States Postal
Yeah.
Service. It's not UPS.
Yeah.
Which people think, oh, well, I need a UPS package. And they're the ones in FedEx that those are the freight ones. But yeah, I mean, it's like, it's really, really, they're coming from all sorts of numbers. It's like, so I try to block one of the numbers.
And then they'll send it from another one.
Exactly. Oh, he says, don't feel bad. He hit hockey for $353. You suck. Well, I'm not kidding. Good for you, honestly. So it's like, I want to try to get rid of these. Like, isn't there a way to go ahead and block international numbers?
I don't know, but don't they go into your spam anyway?
No,
because I get.
This is text messaging.
I know.
Okay.
I get a lot of text messages that go, and there's a thing that comes up and it says suspected spam, and then
doesn't say that,
and then it won't actually. It'll like boot it to another folder, so it doesn't even show it as an unread message anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't do that to me. It just shows, it shows the international number like it's coming from, and it's not the only thing that I get.
It won't even notify me that I got a message.
Yeah, see, that's different for me. Maybe I have to take a look and see what you got.
I don't know. I didn't change any setting.
Well, you got a setting that obviously I need to get moving on here.
I guess.
I need to do that. Keaton getting the FPL for electric.
I keep getting a phone call that says it's from Xfinity that your 50% discount is expiring.
Oh, I got an email from Peacock, and I'm an employee and I get Peacock for free. It says your Peacock account is expired. I'm thinking, no, it's not. I click on the email, no link, but I click on the email and it's not even, it doesn't even attempt to fake from Peacock. It's like, Rasmussen or something.com. It's just so crazy about these, the people that want to go ahead. I'm trying to find it here. Possible. We got that. Back up. So many emails from jobs that I've applied to. By the way, if you're serious, if you're an employer and you're serious about hiring people, or if you're in a desperate need for hiring people, stop with the damn thing of making you fill out assessments and this other 80 question crap. And it's questions like, how should we enforce rules based on drug use? Have you ever done drugs, or are you likely to perform drug use? It's like, oh my God. It's like, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to match up and make sure that you have the answers correctly on all of these certain outcomes. They'll ask you the same outcome 10 different times, and they want to make sure it's the same thing. And it's just so freaking annoying. Honest to God, I'm over here trying to find a new job, trying to get my name out there. But gee whiz, these people, they want me to go ahead and go through this whole thing. Like, just, are you really hiring or not? It's because it sounds like crap.
Sorry.
And yeah, see, here's the Peacock one. It's from Bahamas.com. Bahamas.com. How in the world? Yeah, Peacock membership is that. I got to show this to you. I mean, I understand it's just nobody cares, but here, this is what I see right here. Here, this is the thing. It says your Peacock subscription has expired. As part of our loyalty program, you can extend 90 days for free. Renew subscription now. Big red letters. But up here, Bahamas.com. And if you take a look at the actual, it's travel at Bahamas.com. I'm actually wondering if maybe Bahamas.com is having a deal or something. You know what I'm saying? take a look at that. Maybe we get a free trip or something for 90 days. I don't know.
Let's go.
Let's go. Exactly. Let's do it. Maybe we get another free Peacock subscription for 90 days for somebody else. I mean, I already share my password and everything with anybody else that wants to, use Peacock. Got my cousin who wants that. That's, that's cool. But anyway, just kind of find it stupid. You go ahead and you pay for a streaming service, which, by the way, all these streaming services are going up. Netflix is going up. Disney Plus is going up.
Everything always goes up.
Everything goes up. You're right. Everything goes up. Everybody's like saying, let's cut the cable cord. Let's cut the cord. Let's cut the cord. Okay, you go ahead and cut the cord. Then you go ahead and you get Netflix, which everybody has Netflix. Everybody's got Netflix. But you don't want the commercials. You want the non-commercials. So that's like $5, $6 a month extra. Then you get Hulu because you got to have these other things that are on Hulu. I don't know what the thing is about Hulu anymore.
There are certain things that are only on Hulu, plus the your regular network shows that are on.
Yeah, like Seinfeld
TV.
and Frasier.
No, I'm talking about
like what's on now?
Like the things that are on TV now will be on there next day.
Oh, okay.
It's not like Netflix.
So
where
you don't need
wait until the whole season's over.
So you don't need like a video on demand or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just go ahead and watch on Hulu. Okay, all right. So you get Netflix, you got Hulu. People that want, have kids, they want Disney Plus. Disney Plus is good. Then you got the football fan that wants to stream their CBS game. You can't do it anymore. You have to go to Paramount Plus. Because Paramount Plus, for some god-awful reason, is a CBS thing, and you can't go ahead and stream a football game unless you have Paramount Plus. So that's another $10. And then you have you got Peacock, which is an NBC thing. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. But by the time you go ahead and add up all these apps and streaming services and yada, 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 it's like you're paying already for cable all over again.
Yeah.
It really is. And then you got to pay for a fast internet service. You can't go ahead with grandma's dial-up anymore, not for streaming services.
And the only one that's included in our cable is the Peacock, right?
Well, it's because I'm an employee.
Right.
It wouldn't be included if we were just
what I'm
regular
saying
customers.
is that's the only one that we don't have to pay for.
Right. No, that's not.
And we've got several.
We do.
We have Paramount Plus.
Yep. And there's more out there. There's more out there.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
We have Netflix. We have Disney Plus. And what else?
Well, we got Disney. I got ESPN Plus on there because it came with the Disney bundle and stuff like that. But just right there, the streaming services, it's just crazy. And it's like not any of these are what you will go ahead and get your local channels. Or any of your, Comedy Central or AMC or HGTV or any of those, ESPNs. Even if you got ESPN Plus, you cannot stream regular ESPN. You have to go ahead and have a subscription. Now, there is one thing. There's actually a couple, and they're fighting really. But there is actually one streaming service that is free that is actually relatively half decent. Not going to say it's all that in a bag of chips because it's not. But Pluto. If you're really looking for entertainment, you're really looking for something to watch, and you don't want to go ahead and pay the money, Pluto is where you would go. Pluto TV. It's a free app. It's like I said, it's not the bee's knees or the cat's pajamas.
It has commercials.
It has commercials, but it's free.
Yeah.
It's free. You can watch old episodes of Hell's Kitchen. You can go ahead and watch Dog the Bounty Hunter. You can watch animal stuff. You can watch video. You got music on there too. But it's like, again, it's not your your regular TV. You really are going to be desperate for entertainment because that's what it is. I mean, there's a couple of times I watched it there just to, it's got the nanny. It's got, I think it has Friends on there somewhere, but there's like 100 different channels on Pluto, and all of them have a theme to it. Like you have a whole channel for Hell's Kitchen. That's all they show is Hell's Kitchen all day long. Another one for Fear Factor. You believe that? There's a Fear Factor one. How about do you what the hell was that show that was the Unsolved Mysteries?
Oh,
they have a whole
love
channel
that when I was a kid.
They have a whole channel of Unsolved Mysteries.
I used to love that, and I would freak myself out all the time.
I know. So it's when you take a look at it, it's really not terrible, but it's free, so you can't really be picky. I think, hey, that's free. Come on.
Yeah.
They do show movies with commercials, but they do show movies. So it's like it's not terrible. But again, when you want to watch something credible or something in the now, you want to watch something on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus, you're going to pay for it. And when you go ahead and add up all these things, honestly, it's like you're paying for cable all over again. It really is. So people wanting to cut the cord, you got to go ahead and look at it from both ends of the field here. You got to look at it from, well, how much am I paying for cable and how many channels am I getting? Okay, now when I go ahead and take this is what I'm paying for cable. If I went ahead and went to Netflix, Hulu, blah, 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 how much would it add up to? And I'll bet you anything it would add up almost the same, if not more, than your cable TV.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, that's what it's like. Rocket Money has an app that would look over everything that you subscribe to. You see the ad on that? You remember seeing that?
Yeah, so they go and they find all of the subscriptions that you have, and then if there's any that you don't want, like that's more of like I signed up for the free trial and I forgot to cancel my subscription.
Yeah, that's good though. I mean that's
it's
good to
not
have.
Necessarily your streaming services or anything like that. It could be, oh well, I wanted to check out this app and I forgot to cancel the free trial after it was done. That kind of stuff. So it's not necessarily streaming services, but it could be, I guess, if you forget that you're paying for them.
Well, I think it's all subscription based. So it's
like
any
kind of subscription.
Like for instance, I signed up for a 7-day trial of YouTube TV because I kind of want to see the interface and how it runs. And I was smart enough to know it's like, hey, it's coming up on 7 days. I need to cancel. They did by all means. YouTube is very legitimate. I'm very happy about them because they did go ahead and send me an email. Hey, your free subscription is about to expire. You're going to get charged $72.99 plus tax. I'm thinking,
well,
okay,
at least
thank you.
They let you know. Most companies don't.
No, absolutely not. They want that first bill to come in,
and they have you put your credit card information in before you can even sign up for the free trial. So that way you most likely will forget that you did it.
Yep. And that's where they get you. That they're going to go ahead and they're going to charge you if you don't cancel on that 7th day or 10th day or whatever day it is.
I try not to do those things, because those free trials, unless it's something that I really need or something that I'm going to use like right now, and then I'm going to cancel it right away.
Yeah, because we're forgetful. Honestly, we are. Yeah. If I didn't get that message from YouTube, I'm over thinking it's like, oh my God, I'm over here paying for this. And it's like, I had no idea. Let me cancel it now. Please give me a refund. Yeah. We got a call. Go ahead. You're on.
I kill you, man. I kill you.
Well, yeah, you can.
Yeah. You know who I am?
Probably saves. Actually, if you did, I think Alyssa is now $125,000 with life insurance. That'd pay for her house. I think it would probably be a blessing for her.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, Joe, what's up, man?
Yeah, long time no talk. Waving the hand.
Yeah, I know. I've been off the air for 7 months.
I wanted to thank you.
I do.
You'll probably get back your money. I don't know, because unless you go to my website, I have a PayPal there. No, what happened is that the GoFundMe page, which I call the Go Fuck Yourself page, is full of errors and miscalculations, and everything is on the computer. There's no such thing as customer service that you could talk to somebody. And I'm getting sick and tired of like Peacock. I'm a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And I was having trouble putting my card in it. I don't know, for some reason I had to renew it again or something. And there's nobody to talk to on the phone.
Oh no, that's where Comcast comes in. Unfortunately, that's where I come in. So yeah, you have to. I know you have to call. You have to go ahead onto the website and chat with somebody. But honestly, you could actually go ahead and call Comcast or Xfinity. I'm not sure what it's called up there, but you can actually call them. They actually handle part of that.
You mean my cable provider will give me a phone number to speak to somebody in Peacock?
Well, I don't know if they'll give you a phone number, but I mean, they should.
Yeah, because everything there is, the technology today, everything is computer. So, you never deal with a human being. There's no such thing as customer service. They're eliminating that. And it's like, you know what? I canceled my subscription because they gave me a hard time. I wanted to renew.
Yeah, I mean, it's you would think it's like, oh, come on, we want this guy's money. Let's go ahead and renew him. But honestly, I'm surprised they just didn't charge whatever card was on file unless you didn't have any money in the account, or I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the scenario is.
Yeah, I don't know either. All I know is that I was with them for about 6 months, and I didn't give up my subscription. I think something happened by accident, and I guess they wanted to, redo the whole thing over again, which was, nonsense. By the way, your studio line it sounds like I'm calling you from across the street.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I did a lot of rewiring before I came back on the air, so I don't know, maybe there was a wire that was touching another wire that was fondling another wire. I don't know. I think there was a lot of molestation going on here with these wires.
Sounds amazing. Holy dog. It's hard to believe you're in Tampa.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
How about your sound effects? Where I hear them crystal clear?
I don't know. I haven't loaded up the sound effects, but here's a couple of them here. Those are the basic ones. Oh, you just killed me. Damn it.
Wow, I don't know how damn, you're a genius. I would pay you money to hook me up over here, because I don't think I've tried to do that. Well, I guess they come through. I don't really know, but maybe I got to talk to my audio guy.
It's
I don't know
honest. It's honestly the program that you use, or I'm just using Sam Broadcaster, to be honest with you, and that's everything that's piped in. I mean, I went ahead and floated the money about like 12, 13 years ago. It was like $400. I floated the money for it, and it's like it still works to this day even on Windows 11.
Well, I had a hard time with them because they said the program was for life, but me and my bad luck, they didn't help me out. I had to start over again.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, and I got the Sam's in my computer, but that's what I was. I don't know if you remember. I was with this Jim Hardwood of something radio, and you had to have the Sam to be on their broadcast. So. But no, that Sam, it works fantastic. I'm telling you, man, I miss it.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
I may have to come up with another, $400 again? I don't know.
Well, I think they have it in payment plans now, too.
What's that?
I think they have it in payment plans, too, now.
That's what I was just saying. They have a payment plan. That's pretty good.
Yep.
But nobody's got money.
Oh, of course. Nobody has money. I mean, come on. There's everybody working. Nobody gets a check. I don't even have money. I don't even know what I'm doing on this thing.
Yeah, but you're making money on the show, right? I mean, you're advertised all over.
I'm advertised to go ahead, and I'm going on, the air, but I'm not making any money. I'm actually shelling out money, if anything. I
can make you money. I know how to do it.
Oh,
I just
really?
reinvented myself.
Really?
Yeah, I want to talk to you in private. So, let me see. How do I do this? I guess the last time I talked to you was on Face Crap. And then I got off of Face Crap, but I'm still on Face Crap. I'm Joe Martin on Face Crap, like with the picture of Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, hit me up on that.
All right.
And share with you some of my ideas. I mean, I'm not making anything now, but, it takes a little time. But you have all this experience being on the air, and, you know how to play the game and everything. So it should be my idea should be pretty easy for you. Like I said, I just reinvented myself.
Well, I'll tell you something.
but,
If it makes money, you're my honey.
Well, asking for contributions is I'll share one thing with you here on the air. Ask for contributions. Make 1,000 business cards or more, and put your site and everything, and then say contributions gladly accepted with like a PBS station.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
You know
we
what
can
I
try
mean?
it. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and you make money that way. And of course, let's see. I don't know. I think I'm getting old timers. I'm serious with dementia. I forget. Well, I don't know if I want to say it on the air, but I don't know if it's any harm. But I was going to give you some of my ideas now anyway. But all I know is that I got the business cards going. How else do I make money? Well, I beg in the street with a big hat.
You do you got a sign? We'll work for food.
Yeah, something like that. But we'll work for radio show.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Why not? People feel sorry for me. I get a couple bucks, but the band thing is also a good way. I know you like music, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right. Well, have the bands come on and tell them, look, I'll give you all the publicity in the world. I have a built-in audience. I'm established. Give me what you can because you're just starting out in this thing.
Right.
Give me what you can, but obviously make a joke. Say, oh, there's 4 of you. Oh, maybe you guys could afford to give me $10 each. That's $40. I had a band once give me $75. They didn't even pay on my show.
There you go. There you go.
You know what I mean? So that's another idea.
All right. Hey, listen, we'll go ahead and collaborate and see what we can come up with.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to wave the hand to everybody out there on your show. Can I do a quick plug for like 10 seconds?
Only a quick one because my electricity's low.
Oh, okay. The Crazy Joe Show is on YouTube. So if you want to come down there and insult me or whatever, that's fine. And then I'm going to be on the air, not this Thursday, but the following Thursday from 8 o'clock on. And I play 24-hour-a-day music right now. The greatest rock and roll ever. So if you want to hear some great rock anytime, just go to my site, thecrazyjoeshow.com. Thank you, Mr. Richardson, for allowing me. At least you're a nice guy. I tried to do that on Matt's show the other day, and he was like editing the show. And when the part that I said thecrazyjoeshow.com, he edited it out.
But you at least got it on live though. I mean, he can edit all that stuff out. It's kind of it's kind of like this phone call. I'm just going to edit it out. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but I asked him if because he did it one other time. He as soon as I said the Crazy Joe Show, he went bloop. He gave me the dump button, and then he said he was going to do it. A few days ago when I called in last week, and I heard the show. Like he edits it, puts it up there.
Yeah.
And I hear him he let me do the YouTube, but he wouldn't let me do the CrazyJoeShow.com. As soon as it got to that, it skipped over. Oh, only he knows he could do it because he's got a whole staff of people there to do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Of course, he works on a real real radio station. So yeah.
Yeah, and I just didn't think that was cool. But hey, listen, you know what? I got bigger fish to fry, and I'm so looking forward to being back. And I hope you call in.
Yeah, of course. It'd be my pleasure to go ahead and give you some hell a little bit here.
Yeah, well, yeah, give me some hell. Tell me I'm no good.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
You're very handsome and sexy.
Oh, get out of here. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
As soon as it starts going on the handsome and sexy shit, I'm just like, okay, I'm done. All right. 813-699-5353. John was trying to get in. John, if you want to come in and share your thoughts, go ahead. You know the number. But what the hell was I talking about before Joe jumped in?
No idea.
I have no idea either. It was just a sidewinder right there. Peacock. Yes. All right. I was talking about the whole subscriptions and everything like that. And, getting that 90-day free trial or a 10-day free trial and stuff like that. Just going to be careful out there because some of these companies, you go for these free trials, you better have a good memory or at the very least put a reminder in your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I try not to do them unless it's something I'm going to use like right now, and then I can just cancel it right away.
Yeah, but what if it is something that you want to try out? You know what I'm saying?
Again.
Is it going to be something right away, or is it going to be, okay, I'm going to sign up and I'm going to go do a couple things, forget all about it? And that's what they're waiting for.
No, I try to make sure it's something that I'm gonna do right now and then cancel it right away.
All right. 813-699-5353. So let's see. We went over junk emails. We went over subscriptions and stuff like that. And my USPS thing that apparently it can't find the right address. They've been trying to bug me for the past 3 months. So apparently I can't get anything right there. I don't have all the details and all the things, so I'm not going to comment much, but I do want to send prayers to Israel, because apparently I heard there's been a lot of terrorist attacks going on over there in Gaza Strip. Apparently Pakistan and Israel, they're good duking it out, and apparently unprovoked, like a week ago, these militants from Pakistan shot over like 3,000 missiles and just completely devastated an area of land over there in Gaza. So they're evacuating everybody and stuff like that. There was even a big deal to the point where apparently we're sending over warships over there now. And all the football team, the games that came on had a moment of silence before the national anthem for the people of there. So it's very sad over there, where you got terrorism going on, and it's like, come on, what's the deal? I tried to read up on it, and apparently there's like a power struggle with who has control of Gaza. Apparently Gaza is this big city that is worth fighting over, but I just say, listen, just whoever controls it, just let him be. I mean, there was even a news story there. It's like there's only like 24 hours of food, water, and resources there before a complete disaster approaches. So they're trying to evacuate everybody over there. So It's crazy over there. Like, what the hell? Like, again, unprovoked. They didn't see anybody doing this. So I'm just wondering, it's like, what would happen if Cuba went ahead and like shot over here in Florida? They're only 90 miles away from the southern tip. You know what I'm saying? Unprovoked. It's like, well, we want Florida. And all of a sudden we're in harm's way. And they just completely annihilate us. And of course, we'd go to Disney because they have a defense system over there. We just hide in the castle. But yeah, it's crazy. I want to send prayers out to the people over there and in Gaza and Israel, and I just hope that they, something can be done. I mean, they've already been fighting like this for almost 2 weeks now, so it's crazy. So hopefully they figure something out. In the meantime, I'm gonna go to a break. Gonna got a couple of songs there. Attic Door and Macau. Those two artists will be joining back to back respectfully. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna go ahead and take a few minutes, stretch our legs, go take a piss, or maybe something else. Who knows? And then we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Would you like it if I stay? Or would you have me live instead? In our hours bickering, I don't know what to feel. I'm not gonna say that I want out, that I'm getting close to just about. Every word you say is like a seed, growing roots inside me as I bleed. Ooh, yeah. say it's just a phase. And if we get through this, we're safe. Is that anything at all to keep me from that goal? I don't want to drink from empty cups, waiting for the day that never comes. Maybe in the next act of this play, we just go on our separate ways. Ooh, yeah. You might just win this battle. Yeah. But you will lose the war. You might just win this battle. Yeah. But you will lose the war.
Amanda, I hope you know it's me calling Amanda. It's only 4 in the morning. I've done too much drinking and way too much thinking of you. Amanda, can you hear what I'm thinking, Amanda? Can you feel what I'm feeling, Amanda? Is that the phone you're ignoring, Amanda? It's only 4 in the morning, the radio's on, every dance song reminds me of you. 'Cause I've done too much drinking and way too much thinking of you. But Amanda, it's not a party you're hearing, Amanda. It's just my TV is blaring, and I saw your face in a movie today, looking stylish and groovy, and it's only my heart that I'm breaking, just my heart that I'm breaking, and it's only my smile that I'm faking, just my smile. And I heard a song in a movie today about the way that we were when the radio's on, every dance song reminds me of you. 'Cause I've done too much drinking and way too much thinking of you. And it's only my heart that I'm breaking, breaking. And it's just my smile that I'm faking, I'm faking. And it's only my heart that I'm breaking, breaking. And it's only my smile that I'm faking, I'm faking. Amanda, can you hear what I'm thinking, Amanda? Is that the telephone ringing, the radio's on, every dance song reminds me of you. 'Cause I've done too much drinking and way too much thinking of you. Yeah, the radio's on, every dance song reminds me of you. 'Cause I've done too much drinking and way too much thinking of you. I hope you know it's me calling.
Do you feel exhausted and run down all the time? Do you have trouble sleeping and even more trouble waking up? Are you unable to motivate yourself to perform even the simplest of tasks? Do you often catch yourself thinking about death and your own mortality? Do you feel constantly overwhelmed by all your responsibilities and obligations? Do you eat out of pure boredom because the things you once loved no longer excite you? Are you tired at the end of the day, even though all you did was sit at a desk for 7 hours straight? Do you have to use the candle on the table at restaurants because it's always too dark to read the menu? Does your ankle just hurt sometimes for no reason whatsoever? Does your idea of a fun night consist of playing German board games and going to bed at 10? Do you avoid looking at the news because you know it'll make you sad? Do you get angry just knowing that there are teenagers on Vine who have made more money in the past 2 years than you will in your entire life? Do you enjoy drinking a beer right after getting home from work just a little too much? If you answered yes to even one of those questions, chances are you might have adulthood, a serious condition that affects 7 billion people 18 and older worldwide.
And there's no fucking cure!
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
Yeah, 813-699-5353. Welcome back to the show. Monday, everybody. It's Monday night. 5 minutes until the start of the TPS report. We actually had the Just for Fun viewer, so it's like, I think they were a little too early. TPS report with Alex and Danny right there on Just for Fun Radio if you want to go and check them out. They're at 9. A lot of political stuff, opinion related, and, you know, hot topics going on over there. More intelligent talk radio, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, they don't BS over there. They really go ahead and they hit it hard. They hit it hard like a rock. Here we just kind of have fun. We kind of keep it, neutral, casual. All right, just want to make sure. When I changed over all the songs, the one song that I had for the memes, they actually had memes in the song. I went ahead and I edited the song, and I thought it saved it, but it didn't.
Oh.
So I had to find it again. I knew it was a long song, so I just narrowed down the long songs, and that one seemed to be the one that fixed it. So. All right. Let's go ahead. Let me see which way works best for us here. Oh, that looks good. I like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and do the memes. So if you're listening to us on one of our internet radio stations, go to Facebook, look up the Charles Richardson Show, go YouTube, the Charles Richardson Show. Facebook also, we got Just for Fun Radio. Lime City Radio and Rockin' Waves Radio. We're live on their Facebooks as well. So, because this is all going to be visual, most of it. I'll try to describe it as best I can, though. All right, here are the memes. There's a husband and wife in the car. The husband says, "Should we start drinking now so we have a nice buzz when we get there?" The wife says, "We're going to Walmart."
Hey, sometimes Walmart is, you really need that buzz.
That's one of those things, man. I'm telling you. Here we go. Now you can see everything I'm talking about. All right. Here's a guy in a van with a sticker on the back window. There's no tailgate me when I'm doing 50 and a 35, and those flashing lights on top of your car look ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think it's a neighbor that's trying to tell you. Some person says, "Why don't yours match?" I say, "Why doesn't your kids' last names match?" Ooh. That's so cold. You need socks. This one's a little tiny. This is looks like a tombstone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brain cells die, skin cells die, even hair cells die, but fat cells must have accepted Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior because they seem to have eternal life. Wow, yeah, that's the truth. Oh God. This guy's got a vest on, and the back says it's a manhole assessor. This guy's probably the butt of all jokes, says the caption.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Here is a quote from This Pilgrim Life. I don't know if this is a meme. I forget. Caricature is French for I'd like a... What?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, thank you. Is French for I'd like a sandwich, but I don't have any bread. So that's what that means. I get it now. I get it now. This animal looking straight into the camera. My coffee looked at me this morning and told me, sorry, I don't do miracles. This one just says, bless her heart. It's Southern for fuck that bitch.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty right.
It's just like, have a magical day.
Yeah, right. It's like, fuck you, pay us money, give us money. Here's one that says, when older people say enjoy them while they are young, they're talking about your knees and hips, not your kids. Wow. I either have my hair and makeup done or I look homeless. There is no in between. Wow. Remember the cell phone?
I had that phone, except for mine had a neon pink light in it, so it lit up.
Again, trying to go ahead and tell you, describe this. This is the phone, the clear plastic phone that showed all the guts, and it lit up when it rang.
Yep.
Okay, that's what it is. The corded phone, which if you're born after like 98 or something like that, maybe even 95, you don't know.
Yeah.
Kids today want $1,000 cell phones. We just wanted this tacky mess. That
Everybody
was the
had
caption.
to have that phone.
It was like it was the bee's
best.
knees.
Yeah.
It was the cat's pajamas. What the hell? I never understood that one. Too much Riverdale. Yeah. This is a sign. This is just a message. Never let your man leave home hungry or horny. Somewhere out there, there's a whore with a sandwich. I don't know about with a sandwich, but there's a whore out there somewhere. How my this is a blind mouse, maybe a gerbil, whatever.
Well, I think it's a hamster.
It's a blind hamster wearing the shades and the walking stick, and the caption reads, "How my family walks past a sink full of dishes."
Yeah, that's me.
That's us. That's not just not just your family. That's me too.
Yeah.
There's a little baby Yoda looking innocent as all can be, and the cat says, "I just gave my boss a cookie today." Just in case he wants to run a random drug test. We're all going down, motherfucker. God. Here's a discussion between kids and me. Kid says, we were so cool, we should turn the heat up. Me, hell no, you better sleep in that hoodie you had on when it was 100.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I am loving the weather today.
Well, and then Stefan goes, is it going to be cold tomorrow? I said, probably not cold. Yeah. And he goes, well, can I wear a jacket? And I said, well, maybe in the morning you might want to. And he's like, yeah, like it
my
was
jacket
like a
looks,
huge celebration over a jacket.
My jacket looks so sexy. Here's a really well created. You don't have to be crazy to work here. The kids will train you.
Oh, that sounds like my job.
Yeah, right, exactly. Adulting is a soup, and I am a fork. I really hope it's a thick soup.
Yeah.
Here's a husband and wife debating over dinner. Husband says, "What? Nothing." Husband, we had nothing last night. I know we've made enough for 2 days.
That's what I'm going to tell you next time.
Exactly. Well, you always ask me. I should tell you nothing. And trust me, we never have nothing.
No, we don't have nothing.
We don't. What the hell is this? This is like a Tupperware, ugly Tupperware.
It's the same Tupperware that everybody had in the 80s and 90s.
Sometimes we would use this for popcorn. Sometimes we use this for puke.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Like you didn't have that as a puke bowl?
No, I went to the toilet and barfed. What are you talking about? If I had to puke to the toilet.
When you were a kid, your mom never gave you a bowl to puke in if you didn't want to get up or you didn't think you were going to make it to the bathroom?
I also wasn't really that sick, to be honest with you. I had a really strong immune system for a fat kid.
See, when I was a kid, I got sick.
You still get sick.
No, not really.
Anyway, here's a vegan and me going at it. Vegan says the chicken you're eating had a family. Me says that's why I ordered the family bucket. Nobody gets left behind. Holy shit. Maybe here's a sign. Maybe eating tacos wasn't cheating on my diet. maybe going on a diet was cheating on my tacos.
Yes. The diet is cheating on the tacos.
Oh my God. First, this one just random person. What immediately relaxes you? And it shows a picture of Yoda resting his head in between a huge set of mountain boobs.
Is that what relaxes you, honey?
God.
Oh, jeez.
This is a hot air balloon that is shaped like a really wide person's thighs, legs, and ass with the underwear slit through the middle and just butt crack. Wow, it just, you have to see it. I'm just going to move past it. Oh, my God. HR says I'm no longer allowed to answer the phone with, for fuck's sakes, what now? Do you want to know what the secret to making your spouse or partner go all night? Duct tape. Boss, why are you late? Me. Somebody told me to go to hell. I couldn't find it at first, but I'm here now. It's crazy. Got a lot of things going on. So either that, or maybe some of these are rehashed 7 months ago. I don't know.
No, Karen sent
A whole
some on
bunch of them.
Monday, and
Yeah.
then she sent some on Wednesday, and we didn't do them on Monday or Wednesday last week.
Yeah. All right. Going on. More Yoda. When you're in the car with somebody who's texting while driving and you turn and look at them like, so fuck my life, huh?
That's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, you shush. Next time your wife gets angry, drape a towel over her shoulders and like a cape and say, now you're super angry. Maybe she'll laugh. Maybe you'll die.
I'm going for the second.
I'm sure. Side chicks are getting leftover Halloween candy for Valentine's Day. She says, why ghost-shaped candy? Him, because you're my boo.
Oh, yeah.
Due to the rising costs, dirty deeds are no longer done dirt cheap. Sorry for the inconvenience. I know that was rehashed.
Yeah.
That's
That's someone's food.
Yep. I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She hugged me. Wife said our new neighbors are so in love. He kisses her, strokes her hair, and hugs her. Why don't you do that? I said, because I don't know her that well yet. The stage of my life is called midlife fuck it. Nice. Here's a picture of empty Walmart cashiers. Area 51 is where they kept all of the Walmart cashiers, apparently. Here's a sign. It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying snacks for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $100. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Here is a me and my mom, apparently. Me, I'm on the phone. When are these kids going to be less needy? My mom says, well, you're in your 30s on the phone with me, so. I am proud to announce that I've completed the first item on my bucket list. I have the.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, right. Back in the day, there was so much toilet paper and eggs that we would throw them at our houses of our enemies. That's just my wife just texted to say Gavin from Autoglass had just injected his special resin into her crack. I'm normally not suspicious, but I've got the fucking car. God. When is the employee Christmas party at the self-checkout at Walmart? No one has more on their to-do list than a kid who's just been told it's bedtime.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What the hell? That's going to get me kicked out. I can't wait to retire so I can get up at 6 in the morning and drive around really slow and make everybody late for work. Asshole. That's pretty much what it is over here.
Oh, and then they go to Walmart only on the weekends. They don't go to Walmart in the middle of a Wednesday
No.
when everybody else is at work.
Absolutely not.
They go to Walmart at 12 o'clock on a Saturday when everybody wants to go to Walmart. And then they stand there in the aisle. They don't move.
And they start talking to all their buddies that they met at Walmart. Other moms, OMG, honey, are you okay? Come here, let mommy clean you up. Me? Well, if I would have been listened to, if you have listened to me, I told you not to do that. You'd be fine right now.
That sounds like me.
Yep. Young and hot, apparently have an attitude. In a toxic relationship with Amazon Prime. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's me.
It worked like to save me. Remember where teenagers identify as a conspiracy theorist? My nouns are told you so. I've been watching a few. You're not naughty. You're fucked up in the head, Santa Claus. I just be studying my kids like, wow. Staring at my kids like, wow, there are so many of y'all. How did this happen? I don't want to brag, but my winter body is on point. It's just a big shirt. And we're going to call it there. There's so many more.
What about the one I sent?
What about the one you sent?
The Cheetos, the cheese balls.
You get all the way down there. Hell. I don't know where the hell that went to.
I don't know. It was funny though.
It was a cheese ball. Where is it? Honestly, I think these are a lot of things that have been rehashed. It has been. Let's see here. Memes. Here it is. Just to go ahead and show it to you. So this is how cheese balls have been made. Nut sacks into a bag. Just a cheater approves. Silly. All right, that's it.
The Cheetah's balls look like the cheese balls.
It does. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, and those are our memes for a long time ago. Just too many memes to think about. For October 16th, 2023, here on the Charles Richardson Show. Yeah, kind of don't know why I'm tired, but it is. Let's see here. So we went to go see the Paw Patrol movie in theaters with Stefan. While we were looking at it, there was a preview for Wonka. Now, I am going to say this. When I first heard of the movie Wonka, I was like, maybe I don't want Wonka. Maybe I don't want to see this movie because they already made the Willy Wonka. Then they made Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which was god-awful. I hated it. And now they made this movie Wonka. And as soon as I saw it, I'm thinking, I don't want to see another movie about Wonka. Are they going to rehash this again? And then when I finally saw the preview, this is the prequel of how Wonka became Wonka. Now I'm intrigued. It's like, all right, now we got to see it.
Yeah, and I was talking to one of my coworkers today about it, and she's like, yeah, she said the same thing you did. She's like, why do we need another rehashing of Willy Wonka? And I told her, I said, it's not. It's actually a prequel.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
well,
Now
maybe that, but it's not made clear in the previews that they're showing on TV.
No.
That's what it is.
No, they're showing it as this is just another Willy Wonka rehash. Is it going to be a Tim Burton or is it going to be the classic one? Or where are they going with this? But they're doing it's a prequel.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. I would like to see that. That's actually a movie I would actually go see. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to that with Wonka coming out. Before I was like looking at Wonka, I'm thinking, oh, not again. Why? Yeah. Why are you doing this to us?
Because as much as I love Johnny Depp, that other version was really bad.
It was horrible. It was a dark version. It was really I'm sorry. It was crappy. Yeah. I didn't like it one bit. So when you go ahead and make and this goes for like other rehashes, like the Karate Kid, they go ahead and bring Will Smith's kid into it, and they call it the Karate Kid, and it's just no, it doesn't work out very well. I didn't like it. You go ahead and they're talking about bringing in a new Back to the Future.
I saw something about that.
How would you even do that?
I don't know.
That is such a bitch slap to Michael J. Fox. It's like, why would you do that? And then, and these other rehashes that have coming out, and the Willy Wonka just really, the rehash they did with Tim Burton just really was shitty. It really was. It was crappy. It was too dark. This is supposed to be a bright, cheery, joyous celebration for a kid, and you're making it out to be like he's going to go see Jack Skeleton. Like, what the hell, man? So I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So now when they came out with Wonka, I'm like rolling my eyes. Like, oh, you fucking kidding me? Really? But then finally, I get more of an understanding, which whoever is doing the previews on TV really needs to be fired. Because I'm over here thinking
because there's a lot of people who probably think like you do.
Exactly.
Like, God, why are they rehashing the story again?
Why don't they say this is what Wonka's life was like before Wonka?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, because I'm over here thinking this is just a rehash.
Yeah.
So
the movie theater preview went into more detail, and it is a prequel. It's and it says, see how he became Wonka.
Yes. And that's something intriguing. I'd like to see how that story falls out.
Yeah.
Now it's like if you don't see a preview in the theaters, you're thinking, I don't want to see Wonka. Screw this. And that is just a publicity nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go ahead and you're going to drown out a lot of people who are going to be very cautious about going to see Wonka when it's like, well, we didn't know this is a rehash. And you're going to lose a lot of money in the box office because these movies, they don't last very long anymore. Used to be, it's like these movies would be like 2-3 months in the theaters and stuff like that. You're lucky to get 4 weeks out of them.
Yeah.
And some of them, you're lucky to get 4 weeks. If you don't make it big, which if these fucking people that are making these commercials for Wonka, if they don't straighten up, they're not going to make it big. This thing will be 2-3 weeks gone. And no money.
Yeah.
They're going to have to rely on all these subscription services or whatever the hell is going on. So I'm actually impressed to go ahead and see Wonka with a backstory. So I'm actually looking forward to it. Would we want to see this in the theaters?
Maybe.
Okay. So we have a little, fun thing here. What is your horror movie name? So, of course, it all goes by your first initial of your name and then what your birth month is. So,
Evil Guts, really? That's
is yours
stupid.
So, Alyssa is evil. A is evil, and you were born in May. Guts, yeah. Ooh, Evil Guts.
That's dumb.
I'm just saying, that's what you wrote. So mine would be Shock Crypt. It's even dumber.
Too. Yeah,
that's even dumber.
Dumb. We
these
both have
sucked.
dumb horror movie names.
Yeah, these sucked. If you wanted to go ahead and check it out on the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page, there's a meme about it. What's your horror movie name? Like we have A is for evil. I'm not going to read them off all, but just like if your name starts now. Luckily, if your name started with an X, it's fatal.
So this is the name of a horror movie, basically. It's not a name of a character.
No. It's just it has nothing to do with a horror movie or
Tales of the Undead Morgue.
Well,
that
maybe.
would be a good one. If your name started with a Z and you were born in December, that would be a good one.
So do my sister. Sister's Katie. That's Killer, and she was born in August. Killer Zombies. That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
She lines up as a good one. Let's do Stefan.
Say what's Stefan?
Stefan is Nightmare and born in August. Nightmare Zombies.
Okay, that works.
That's all right. Cool. He does good too. Who's in December? Do we know anybody in December?
Sam and Josh are both in December.
So Nightmare Morgue would be Sam. Josh would be
that would be a good one.
Deranged Morgue.
Well, either one of those works.
That works too. Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's just one of those kind of weird things. Just check it out, see if you like it. If you don't like it, kiss my ass. I don't care. According to the Huffington Post, one of these weird stories. Apparently, it was a big deal for the wife. She divorced the husband because the husband kept leaving dishes by the sink, not in the sink. I guess you kind of mentioned that to me one time.
Well, no, our sink is on a peninsula. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
You have
not
to take a boat to it.
Stop it. It's not on like a regular countertop. It's detached on 3 sides. So there's this where the sink is, there's like a space on one side that has a bunch of counter space. And then the other side has this little thin strip of counter space that's maybe like 3 inches wide. And he likes to put things on that 3-inch little lip of counter. And and it's right where you walk into our kitchen. So I knock shit off there all the time. So I get pissed.
You do. You knock shit off there all the time. It seems so unreasonable when you put it that way. My wife left me because sometimes I leave dishes by the sink. It makes her seem ridiculous, and it makes me seem like the victim of unfair expectations. We like to point fingers at each other to explain why something went wrong, like when Biff Tannen crashed George McFly's car and spilled beer on his clothes. It was all George's fault for not telling him that the car had a blind spot. Oh, God. Sometimes I leave used drinking glasses by the kitchen sink, just inches away from the dishwasher. It isn't a big deal to me now. It wasn't a big deal to me when I was married, but it is a big deal to her. Every time she'd walk into the kitchen and find a drinking glass by the sink, she moved it incrementally closer to moving out and ending our marriage. I just didn't know that yet. But even if I had, I fear I wouldn't have worked as hard to change my behavior as I would have stubbornly tried to get her to see things my way. The saying would be, to cut off your nose to spite your face was created for such occasions. So I guess here's the thing. I don't think leaving the dishes by the dishwasher was the whole issue.
Well,
I'm sure there
probably
was
not.
something else going on.
Yeah.
So here's apparently they go into questions like, hey, why would you leave a glass by the sink instead of putting it in the dishwasher? Several reasons. I may want to use it again. I don't care if a glass is sitting by the sink unless guests are coming over. And number 3, I will never care about a glass sitting by the sink ever. It's impossible. It's like asking me to make myself interested in crocheting or to enjoy yard work. I don't want to crochet things, and it's hard for me to imagine a scenario where I would enjoy yard work. There is only one reason I'll ever stop leaving that glass by the sink, a lesson I learned much too late, because I love and respect my partner, and it really matters to her. All of a sudden, it's not about something as meaningless as dirty dishes. Now, it's a meaningful act of love and sacrifice, and really 4 seconds doesn't seem really that long or a big deal to do. I just have to understand and respect that she does, quote, then caring about her equal putting the dishes in the dishwasher, caring about her, keeping your laundry off the floor, which I've done. I've taken care of that.
Yeah. But the clothes on the back of the chair.
That's off the floor.
But I've gotten on to you about that many, many, many times.
So you're going to divorce me about chairs on the back of the chair, or clothes on the back of the
I'm
chair?
not going to divorce you over it, but it is really annoying.
But apparently, let's take this into consideration, because now it doesn't affect me per se, but it does affect, like, some of the issues that we have. We both are horrible with dishes. Let's just be clear of that. We are both horrible. So if you divorce me for dishes, I basically want half custody of the dishes, because I think that's the case right there. We need split custody there, joint custody. Clothes on the floor.
You don't do that.
I don't do that. But clothes in the back of the chair, let's use that for instance. Leaving little shreds of trash around the kitchen, like if I'm opening up a can, I leave the can stuff there, and that's gotten to you.
Eggshells.
Oh, I've done better with that. When I make eggs, I usually have the eggs in a bag, and I throw them away.
How about when you leave the Walmart bags full of trash hanging from the knobs of the pantry doors?
And you know what? My defense to that is, it's in good faith that I'm trying to go ahead and clean up the garbage and put it away. It's just a forgetful.
But then you leave it there.
It's a forgetful moment that I forget
and then
to
it's
go
in
ahead.
Another crappy spot.
But at least it's collected and it's not on the counter. it's a forgetful spot where I should have brought it to the trash and I just forgot.
And then the dog gets into it.
Well, that's the dog's
or
fault.
I knock it off of the damn.
That's you being
thing.
clumsy.
I am. You know that. You knew that when you married me.
You know something too. It's like, you always claim Sunday is laundry day.
Yeah.
And trust me, Sunday doesn't always equal laundry day. Sometimes it's you know how you go ahead and you get this email from Amazon. Your order is expected to be delivered by Sunday. And sometimes that order gets delayed. Let's put it this way. The order generally gets delayed until like Tuesday or Wednesday. So there I am without underwear or without socks.
Bull. That is a load of crap.
No, it's I'm up there without any clothes. I'm running around the house butt naked. It's I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But I'm just saying, it's like, I could, and easily there's been times where my clothes have gone missing.
That ain't me.
It's not you.
No, it's you putting them in weird places.
I said sometimes I will take the blame for leaving the clothes in my car or leaving them.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, if your clothes are missing, that's where they're at.
Right. But there's that one time that you've done something with them.
It's not that I do anything with them. They accidentally get mixed in with some of my clothes or something stupid like that.
Yeah, and then I see that you have my socks in your drawer, and you put on and you try to go for my socks. Ooh, wait! I have these gigantic boats that are in my drawer.
I have never tried to put on your socks.
You, and rightfully so, because your whole leg would fit into them. But anyway, I'm just saying, it's like there's things that irk us about each other. And I think
that's any married couple.
That's any right. Exactly. So when I read an article like this, I'm over here thinking it's like, listen, something else is going on. There's something else that's going on. Maybe she went ahead. Maybe she just fell out of love with you. Something else is going on. That's what I say. And you could go ahead and do one of two things. You can either go ahead and respect the person that you have and do what you can to be that person, or she's going to have to accept you into the person that you are. And there's been many times, even now, where you want me to be a certain way, and sometimes it's just not happening. Like, you want me to always plan things out. You want me to give you this much notice. You want me to not be okay with going up for the weekend at my cousin's and stuff like that. And so even something as silly as asking permission to play my PlayStation on the TV. And it doesn't seem silly because it's just a habit, a bad habit, mind you. And, I could do what I can, but the ultimate thing is there's going to be quirks and there's going to be things that you're not going to be completely happy with the other person about. That's just something you either need to live with, or is it really that much of a tragedy that you are just you can't stand it anymore? And if you can't stand it anymore, are you willing to go through the steps of being alone? Or maybe you'd be happier being alone. I don't know. It just depends on the scenario. So everybody that's going to be with somebody, let's face facts. It isn't going to be perfect. Listen, this one over here don't like football. That's a problem. I'm not going to say I don't, but I'm going to say that I am not a huge Backstreet Boys person. I'm not a particular huge fan of them, but she loves them, praises them, almost to the point of worships them. I'm just saying, you love them. You love them a lot. I don't think I've seen anybody with more CDs of one band than what you have. But that's the way it is. You know, I'm a massive football fan. Football on morning, noon, and night for me. You can't stand it. So listen, and that's one thing you have to live with me about. Because that is something, unfortunately, I'm never going to change. That's not happening. I got to have my thing. I got to have my wrestling. I got to have my football. And I tried to go ahead and make time so I can enjoy my things without bothering you. Now, I've told you many times, watch your Days of Our Lives. You love your Days of Our Lives. Watch your Big Brother. I am totally done with Big Brother. That's why we haven't been talking about it here. I'm just totally done with it. I have my reasons. But I am open to whatever you want to watch and whatever I want to watch. They sometimes clash. Again, the point I'm trying to make is not everybody's going to be compatible 100%. Nobody is. And if you are, treasure, praise it, but I guarantee you, somewhere along the line, you like something a lot more than the other person does. And either way, you're just going to have to live with it. You're going to have to live with that, especially if, the bottom line is, do I make you happy? And do you make me happy? That's the bottom line. And yes, you do. Yes, you do. I think after, by the way, yesterday was 12 years that we've been officially together. Yesterday. We had our first date, or technically our first date, after the mall fiasco, years after. But technically we had our first date October 15th, 2011. 2011. That's 12 years. And no talk of marriage, by the way, at that date. No talk of marriage or how many kids we wanted or anything like that. We just enjoyed each other. We had a good time. She didn't think I was a serial killer. She didn't have to have an entourage with her to make sure that she was safe. It was just me and her. And we had a great time at the Pumpkin Festival up there in Bradenton. And we've gone there since, trying to celebrate and recreate, our loving memories. It's turned out to be kind of a disaster because it comes out with the weather being crummy. Last time we went, though, it was just, it wasn't flooded, but there was a lot of wet spots there, which just, it was muddy. And I wasn't too happy with it. I think that was what it was, right?
No, we went last year.
Yeah, last year. Wasn't it like muddy?
No, I don't think so. Not last
We
year.
when we went to eat.
No, it was when we went for the Christmas thing that they had at Hunsader's not last year, but the year before, that it was muddy.
It wasn't muddy last year where we went for food and we had to walk over to the tent area and we were slipping a little bit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that was last year. I think it might have been the year before.
Okay. This year we're not. This year we actually are not going. But you know what? We've enjoyed it. We always go for the caramel corn. Oh God.
Kettle corn.
Kettle corn. Sorry, not caramel corn. Kettle corn. You got it. But yeah. One thing I will know is I'm not going to get divorced for leaving dishes at the edge, even though she hates it and she's clumsy and she'll break everything and she'll blame it on me. But she won't divorce me.
I have yelled at you when I've broken things before because they were set on that spot.
She's yelled at me.
That 3-inch little strip of counter there.
It is. I know. It's a dangerous spot for any one of us because there's not a wide area to get through.
Yeah.
So, let's move on. There is a story out here about a really odd saying. Ashton Kutcher. He's going ahead and getting backlash over a comment he made about young celebrities. The internet slamming Ashton for an old clip of the actor inappropriately talking about an underage Hilary Duff and the Olsen twins that resurfaced after he expressed its support of his former co-star, Danny Masterson, who was convicted of rape. He said in 2003, Hilary Duff is in Lizzie McGuire. She also has an album out. She's going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen. it goes on, and she's one of the girls that we're all waiting to turn 18 along with the Olsen twins. Can we say creep? Honestly?
No, you know what?
No, but you're looking at this female actor, and it's like, you know what he's thinking. Oh, when she turns 18, she's definitely ripe for the plowing. And you're thinking of that person at that age.
But here's the thing. I know I've heard you say that about celebrities.
No, not like that though. Not like that. Not like nowhere close to that.
I feel like that's a thing that guys say all the time. And it's not.
So you think that the backlash that Ashton is coming through right now is
I feel like it's just like, wow, she's hot, but she's underage, kind of a comment.
Yeah, well, I made a comment to you privately about the kangaroo chick. I forget her name.
Bindi Irwin.
Bindi. When she was on Dancing with the Stars. I was like, well, she's cute. She's pretty. When I looked it up, it's like she's like 17. I'm like, oh shit. Put that away from me. I don't want to talk about that anymore. But she was cute. She was, beautiful, really.
Right.
But then again, she's also wearing a nice gown and everything like that. So she dresses up. When you go ahead and take a look at her when she's hunting and wrestling alligators, she's in her freaking jeans and shirt, and it's like, she's out there working. But yeah, the now viral clip has resurfaced back on social media by one of Masterson's accusers, Chrissy Chanel Bixler, when she shared it to Instagram on her story on Sunday. Kutcher made the comment the same year that he starred in the comedy film Cheaper by the Dozen alongside Duff, who was 16 at the time. Bixler also posed footage of a 2002 episode of The Rosie O'Donnell Show in which Mila Kunis recalled that Masterson made a side bet with Kutcher, who was 19 at the time, about French kissing her on screen when she was only 14 years old. That's a little bit more creepy.
Okay, but here's the other thing. He was 19, making a comment about a 17-year-old.
No, 19 and 14 this time.
No, but the comment about Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff was 17. That's not that big of a deal.
When was Cheaper by the Dozen? I think it was later than 2002, because this is what Bixler has posted with 19 and 14.
That time.
About that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, for a 19-year-old to say that about a 17-year-old, that's not that far-fetched.
Well, no. If that's true, if 19 and 17, okay, that's not that bad. But
yeah,
I'm looking up Cheaper by the Dozen.
He was only a couple years older than them anyway.
Yeah, you're right. 2003.
Yeah. So, okay, maybe he was 20 and she was 17.
Yeah,
That's
I get it.
Not a huge deal.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, it's different for him to say that at his, at 40.
At age now, yeah. So a lot of this, I guess, is just basically just trash that they're trying to get Ashton on.
No, that's just stupid to bring that up.
Yeah.
Because he's...
Yeah, she was 17 when Cheaper by the Dozen came out.
Yeah. So, okay.
Well, I guess it depends on when it came out.
Okay, maybe he was 20. Maybe.
Yeah.
But 17 and 20, that's only a couple of years.
So why would he receive that much? I mean, obviously it's perception now. 20 years later, it's like, ew, that's gross.
People aren't thinking about how he was only 19 or 20 at the time. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. But then you look back on it and you're like, okay, well, they're close in age anyway.
Yeah. So Mila Kunis was the one that was 14 at the time, and Kutcher was 19. Says, she went ahead and quoted on the Rosie O'Donnell Show, I never kissed a guy. And, Ashton is attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life. Then, let's see here. I'll give you $10 to French kiss her, added Kunis before Kutcher interrupted to explain, Madison, I bet him 20 that he wouldn't do it. And O'Donnell interjected, and the cop showed up, and you got arrested. Social media users on X, which you got to get used to now, is formerly Twitter. Some of them said, ew, Ashton Kutcher had no business talking about it like that to Hillary Duff on his punked. Weirdest part is they just filmed cheap by the dozen together. Again, like you mentioned, 19 and 17, it's not that big of a deal, really.
Yeah.
So Kutcher says in this old clip, he's waiting for a 15-year-old Hillary Duff and the Olsen twins to turn 18.
Okay, 15-year-old still.
Yeah. But that's what Mila was when they did the hell they did.
That 70s show.
That 70s show, probably. Yeah. All right. Anyway. So that's a clip there. People saying it's normal, they don't realize it wasn't actually normal. It was just a few powerful men who could get away with anything, and their actions were given permission. The boys the exact same. The rest of us were disgusted and horrified by it, couldn't do anything about it.
Now the whole like French kissing thing, I don't know. That might be a little.
That's a little far-fetched.
Well,
but again, if you're kissing somebody that's illegal, I mean, doesn't that count as like, well, now it probably does, but back then I think it's just kissing. Like, big deal. Dr. Charlotte Proudman, apparently a doctor here. Remember when Ashton Kutcher sexualized children by saying he was waiting for Hillary Duff and the Olsen twins to turn 18? And now here he is writing a character reference for a convicted rapist who is such a good father, husband, and friend that justice shouldn't apply to him. I think they're taking this a little too far. Listen, I get it back in the day where, okay, maybe it was unwanted by Mila or Hillary or
they
whatever.
ended up married anyway.
But I mean, I'm just saying, but it's like, at that time.
I mean, they were for a while. They're not anymore, but.
Yeah.
Isn't she married to Justin Timberlake now?
Who knows? Who cares?
So.
After it was revealed that Kutcher and Kunis wrote letters of support on behalf of their former co-stars ahead of the sentencing, the pair addressed their fan scrutiny in the letters of the Instagram this weekend. So I don't know. I think it's a lot of big hoo-ha, and it's like, let's go ahead and rehash something that happened like 20 years ago. Like, it happened 20 years ago, back when he was young and she was young. It's like, let's get over it. Come on now.
They're still married.
Who?
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
Oh, okay. So what the hell are they bitching about for? Well, you know what? It could also be if we ended up as celebrities. I'm sure you probably would say, I was scared as shit when this guy told me we're gonna have like 3 kids and be married. Yeah. So it's like that was a creep day for you. I was creepy and I was just trying to get some type of feedback. Obviously, you didn't get that feedback, did I? Mm-mm. Up in Georgia, where I've had my run-ins.
I swear she was married to Justin Timberlake. I'm confused.
Who's Justin Timberlake been married to? A Georgia man stunned by a $1.4 million speeding ticket. What? A Georgia man in Savannah was left reeling after receiving a $1.4 million speeding ticket, but a city official said the figure was just a placeholder, not the actual fine. Connor Cato tells WSAV-TV in Savannah that it received a citation after getting pulled over in September for driving 90 miles an hour in a 55 zone. Yeah, it's about the overage I was doing on the highway that one day. He called the car thinking the figure was a typo, but says he was told he either had to pay it or appear in court in December. Savannah officials says anyone caught driving more than 35 miles an hour above the speed limit has to.
Justin's married to Jessica Biel.
Okay, fuck him.
Anyway.
Savannah officials said anyone caught driving more than 35 miles an hour above the speed limit has to appear in court where a judge will determine the actual fine. Maybe it wasn't 35. Maybe it was 30.
I don't know.
Because I didn't have to appear. I didn't have to appear in court. The figure Cato revealed reflected a placeholder that was automatically generated by e-citation software used by local recorders court by Joshua Peacock, spokesman for Savannah City government. The actual fine cannot exceed $1,000 in addition to the state mandated costs. So why would you put $1.4 million? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Mr. Peacock said, we do not issue that placeholder as a threat to scare anyone in court, even this if this person heard differently from somebody in our organization. He added that the court, quote, is currently working on adjusting the placeholder language to avoid any confusion. How about avoiding the $1.4 million placeholder?
Yeah.
How about doing that? How about like going ahead and saying it's 1,000? I mean, honestly, for crying out loud, that would scare the shit out of me. That would scare the piss out of me.
Yeah.
So there is a clip on BuzzFeed. We've ranked the 100 greatest Disney animated movies of all time. I will tell you this, I am not going to read all 100. I'll read the top 10. Because honestly, I think the top 10 is where everything makes sense anyway. By the way, number 100 is the Chicken Little.
Well, that was a dumb movie.
I think some of these movies are dumb. All right, let's see here. Go down, down, down. Ralph Breaks the Internet is 47. Just throwing numbers out there. Emperor's New Groove, 32. Ratatouille, they made a ride out of, 26. Let's do 20. All right, number 20 is Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Number 19, a Goofy movie.
Actually, that movie's pretty popular.
Yeah. Number 18, the cartoon Mulan. Number 17, Inside Out. Number 16, Moana. Number 15, Tangled. Number 14.
Tangled, I feel like, is really underrated.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie. I really liked it. I don't know.
Number 14, Hercules. Number 13, Cinderella. Number 12, the animated Robin Hood.
That one was good.
Number 11, Turning Red.
I liked that.
Now we get the 10 and up now. In the top 10, number 10, Lilo and Stitch.
I think it should be higher.
Number 9, Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's all right.
Number 8, the cartoon Aladdin.
Okay.
Number 7, Soul.
I
I'm
didn't
really
like
saying
that
I
one
didn't.
that
I
much.
wasn't too great
It
with
was
that.
all right, but
Not top 10 great.
yeah.
Number 6, The Lion King.
Okay.
Number 5, Encanto.
I don't know if I'd put it in the top 5.
It was pretty good though.
It was good, but I don't know if I'd put it in the top 5.
Number 4, classic Peter Pan cartoon.
Okay.
Number 3, the original Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
Which leads the number 1 movie that was ranked,
Frozen.
The Little Mermaid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Frozen didn't even make the top 10?
Top 20.
Damn.
I'm kind of wondering where I'm kind of wondering where Frozen went. All right, just to go ahead and we're going to take a break so we can go ahead and calm this pup down.
Yeah,
And
see what our deal is.
do we have good news?
Not great, but I found something.
Not great? Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
Get on the bus late at night, red soaking through my bones. Never won't stop until I drop. Gotta make it to the show. Gear is a loaded, horse alright, headed down the asphalt road. Crowd was screaming that they want more. That's how we love to roll. I know the way you're feeling down in the soul. Give it all you got until we're dead. Hack it up, baby. Do it again. There's a right way and a wrong way. Honey, I know it's time to burn. Turn it up louder, don't light a fire. Baby, let's get ready to burn. Going into town, sure is hot. Everybody drinking it up. The sun is out and glass is on. I know we'll be rocking till dawn. Never said a was an easy life, banging your head against the wall. So get on the stage and crank it out. We want to rock them all. I know the way you feel it down in the soul. Give it all you got until we're dead. Pack it up, baby. Do it again. There's a right way and a wrong way. Hold it. I know it's time to burn. Gonna turn it up louder. Throw it out of fire. Baby, let's get ready to burn. Till we're dead. Back it up, baby. Do it again. There's a right way and a wrong way. Hold it. I know it's time to burn. Gonna turn it up louder. Go light a fire. Baby, let's get ready to burn. Come on stage, away inside a raggedy skin and bones. Grab a drink and I slam it down. Take another for the road. Just smile for the camera one more time. Day is almost done. Oh, you like it, you love it, you want more of it. This is love on the road. I know the way you feel it down in the soul. Give it all you got until we're dead. Back it up, baby. Do it again. There's a right way and a wrong way. Hold it. I know it's time to burn. Gonna turn it up louder. Go light a fire. Baby, let's get ready to burn. Oh, let's get ready to burn.
Do you have feelings of inadequacy? Do you suffer from shyness? Do you sometimes wish you were more assertive? If you answered yes to any of these questions, ask your doctor or pharmacist about tequila. Tequila is the safe, natural way to feel better and more confident about yourself and your actions. Tequila can help ease you out of your shyness and let you tell the world that you're ready and willing to do just about anything. You'll notice the benefits of tequila almost immediately, and with a regimen of regular doses, you can overcome any obstacles that prevent you from living the life you want to live. Shyness and awkwardness will be a thing of the past, and you'll discover many talents you never knew you had. Stop hiding and start living with tequila. Tequila may not be right for everyone. Women who are pregnant or nursing should not use tequila. However, women who wouldn't mind nursing or becoming pregnant are encouraged to try it. Side effects may include dizziness, nausea, vomiting, incarceration, erotic lustfulness, loss of motor control, loss of clothing, loss of money, loss of virginity, delusions of grandeur, table dancing, headache, dehydration, dry mouth, and a desire to sing karaoke and play all-night rounds of strip poker, truth or dare, and naked twister. Warning, the consumption of alcohol may make you think you're whispering when you're not. Is a major factor in dancing like a retard. May cause you to tell your friends over and over again that you're in love with them. Also may cause you to think you can sing. Alcohol may lead you to believe that ex-lovers are really dying for you to telephone them at 4 a.m. Alcohol may make you think you can logically converse with members of the opposite sex without spitting. It may create the illusion that you are tougher, smarter, faster, and better looking than most people. And it may lead you to think people are laughing with you. Alcohol may cause pregnancy. And it also may be a major factor in getting your ass kicked. So what are you waiting for? Stop hiding and start living with tequila.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Search The Charles Richardson Show.
All right, we're back. It is time to go ahead and go to the most exciting part of the day, and that is the good news. Let's go ahead and get it over to Alyssa on the full screen. And here's the beauty herself.
A 17-year-old graduates from college with his 99-year-old mom cheering him on.
Wow, that's awesome there. All
Sam
right.
Kaplan.
Oh wait, sorry.
Sam Kaplan of Lawrenceville, Georgia, has added many items to his resume over the years. But on May 11th, in his 72-year-old life, he added a particularly late line item, a college degree. Alongside classmates 50 years his junior, Kaplan crossed the stage in cap and gown to receive an undergraduate degree in cinema and media arts from Georgia Gwinnett College. His 99-year-old mother was there to see it all and cheered as well as she could. Kaplan, who graduated from high school in 1969, had not considered college. He went right into the workforce in various roles. According to GGC news release, he ran a cleaning service, then a telemarketing company. He worked in customer service for a wholesale distributor of electronics and even drove a taxi part-time. I'm the first of my 7 siblings to earn a degree, said Kaplan. I was riding down 316 and heard on the radio that Georgia Gwinnett College was offering a degree that involved script writing. My car seemed to have developed automatic steering, and I pulled off on Collins Hill Road. 5 minutes later, I was registering for fall semester. It wasn't as easy as one might think, and he at first found it difficult to remember how to study, how to make friends, and all the other skills being a student required. So he committed himself to taking to one student a day, asking about their methods, hopes, and approaches to the class. He no doubt had help and advice from his 5 children, but he also said that his classmates really opened up during those chats, and that helped him excel. He'd always participate and would offer advice and assistance to his classmates, said Kate Balsley, associate professor of film, who taught Kaplan in a number of classes. Sam was always willing to share photos and stories about his interesting life and his family. We're so proud to see him graduate, but we will miss him. With his degree, we'll expect no doubt see his name in the credit rolls of an independent film in the not-so-distant future.
Very nice. I mean, when you go ahead and honestly, when you go ahead and you have all that worked up to where, you know, you're doing all this just to get a degree, I mean, it's pretty freaking awesome.
Well, and the fact that he didn't just go online and do an online college. And he went to campus and he met people and he talked to people and he asked for help with different things and, stuff like that. And for a guy that age to go to college and actually talk to the young people and ask their advice it doesn't happen.
No, doesn't happen at all. Everybody wants to be so uptight. They have their butthole clenched all the time. And it's like, nobody wants to help anybody out anywhere. I mean, I remember starting up, and this is just my own story. I remember starting up as being a mobile DJ, and I wanted to go ahead and go into clubs and try to, promote myself and advertise myself and stuff like that. And I always like to ask, how do you do it? How do you do it? Well, if I told you, I'd lose my business, or I'd lose out on customers. It's like, you're on your way out the door. You've been doing this for like 30 years. I'm just starting. How and it's like everybody's just so uptight to the point where you think if you let anybody new, they're gonna tarnish your legacy.
Well, college is a little different than that because we're not, someone else isn't going to take anything away from them if they.
But and the same thing is they're just there to teach you. They don't have to go that extra set of miles for you. So it's just happy that it turned out that way, and he found his way into a nice collage of people. So that's good. All right, everybody, that's it. We're out of here. Time is up. We'll see you Wednesday. Toodles. What is Toodles like? Dog bombing the camera now?
Toodles.
Yes, exactly. Toodles, everybody. We'll take it. We'll take care, and you'll see you Wednesday for the Hump Day edition of the Charles Richardson Show. See ya, everybody. Toodles.
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 Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before. But now the sun don't hurt me. It blinded me permanently.